All right, we'll give it just a minute here for YouTube to catch up.
Okay.
And I believe we are live. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Look up with me. It's Kim from Abundant Light Tarot. So, yay, I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having me again.
Yes, we always have a good time. So,
yes, we do.
And I always enjoy reading with you. So, thank you for being here.
Oh, you're welcome.
And we've got some people in the chat. I want to say hi to the people on replay if you're watching. If you could like and subscribe to both of us, I would appreciate it. So Kim's information is down below. So if you're in my chat, which a few of you are now, please go down to the description and click on her link and subscribe, because she is awesome and does all kinds of awesome things. So
thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
So please make sure you subscribe if you haven't. And Jackie's already got it put up here.
Thanks, Jackie.
All right. So let's see who we got in chat. There's the famous Jackie Jacaranda is here. And there's Kristen.
Hey, Kristen.
Kristen. And Polly. Hi, Polly. And Doris. Hello, Doris.
Hey, Doris.
And Miss Sherlock is here. Hi, Miss Sherlock.
Hi, Miss Sherlock.
And Craig Dixon. Hello. And Jessica Lynn's here. Hi, Jessica Lynn.
Hey, Jessica Lynn.
All right. Awesome. So what has been going on in your wonderful life?
Oh, let's see. All sorts of things. Just trying to take it easy this week. I'm getting ready to go travel from the Caribbean or the Dominican Republic to the U.S. in a couple of weeks to spend probably about a month and some change in California. So I'm a little nervous. I hate flying, but
yeah.
But I miss my family and friends, so it's going to be a treat. So and then aside from that, just, doing readings, hanging out at my channel. My Poised to Leap membership is in full swing on Ko-fi.
Okay.
Yeah, mentoring folks and coaching folks, spiritual coaching and throwing cards together. It's been fun. It's been a fun time. But yeah, just trying to stay positive in light of everything going on in the collective, right? How about you?
Yeah. Oh, same. Just hanging out and looking for the best in negative situations.
For real. Yeah.
It's hard to stay away from the news, but I'm trying my best.
Me too.
Now, is this the first time that you've been back to the United States since you moved?
This will be the second time. So I went back. So I moved out here January 4th, 2021. And then I went back at the end of 2021 and came back beginning of 2022. So this will be my second time.
Okay.
It's been a while. So I'm going to have, they call it reverse culture shock, because I even had culture shock just being away for about a year. So it's going to be quite interesting that I've been away for a few years now. So
yeah, definitely.
I'm going to gain some weight. I'm about to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds good.
Yeah.
So, I hope California treats you well.
They better. Otherwise, I ain't coming back. No. But yeah, it's going to be fun times, hot summer times, and hopefully a music festival and just just being around peeps, my peeps. And sometimes it's nice being here. The people are amazing here. The weather is amazing, obviously, but you
Right.
know what it is to be around your place of origin. There's just something about going home, and so I'm
Right.
looking forward to, but I'm a little nervous. I'd be lying if I'm saying I'm not nervous because I don't know. And a lot of times when I go, it's the whole conversation of, okay, enough with you living out there now. Are you coming back? I need you to live here now. And they're already raring to go. I'm trying not to tell too many people, you know. They'll do that and guilt trip me. So there's that.
Well, they just want you around.
I know. I
That's
miss
good.
them, but I can't stand living out there. And not California per se, but just the stress, the amplified stress. And I'm hoping it won't be like that when I get there, where it's like amplified, but I have, anxieties about it. It was hard living there when I did. So we'll
Well,
see.
lots of love and light to you on your trip. So,
Thank
yes.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. So, would you like to get into some readings?
Sure. I'm just sharing with my peeps in my Facebook group to join us. So yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go over the banner down here for those of you who do not know. Um, Questions are for entertainment purposes only. Free readings are done in random order. However, donations through PayPal, which is preferred, is down under the description. Super chats and super stickers of $5 minimum US dollars or 2 gifted memberships will move you to the front of the line and give you a more detailed reading. Okay,
Hmm.
but please put your questions in caps and emojis. I'm reading too fast. No,
It's okay.
no political, legal, health, or third party questions, please. And personal questions only. And I think most of you guys know this. Questions on someone else's feelings or actions will not be answered because we don't have their permission. So thank you all for being here. And that was a mouthful.
Well,
Okay.
hey, gotta say
So feel free to start putting in your questions, everybody.
yes.
We don't have any yet, so it's a good time to put them in.
Yeah, it sure is. I'm looking forward to hearing what y'all got. I have not, I had to take this week off from like client readings. I did like
Right.
one or two. I just was, like if you're not feeling high vibration, not high vibrational, but just in a place I had to take a break. So I'm looking forward to today. I have been looking forward to it all week because I know when I hang out with you, I do readings for our peeps over here. And then I feel I get back into that groove of readings. And so I'm looking forward to seeing what you all bring forth to the reading table.
Yes. So Doris, I've got you. And Miss Sherlock, I've got you. Hi, CC Angel and Hershey. Hello.
Oh,
Welcome, guys. And love yourself first. Namiria or Namira. Hello. CC, I've got your question. We'll get a couple more before we get started here.
oh,
Yep, there's Kim's channel.
thank you.
Oh, thank you, CC. So Milo's doing better. He's eating and keeping things down. So
Oh,
really happy right now and hoping that it's going to last. So he has to go next week to get his second steroid shot. So,
oh.
all right, Kristen, I've got you. Thank you for asking, though, CC.
Yeah. Oh, Milo. Hmm.
All right, we'll go ahead and get started. if that's okay with you, Kim.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Doris, you're going to go first.
Okay.
Namira, I got your question. Thank you.
Okay. It's coming towards you. Shuffle.
Hi, Deanne. I got your question. Oh, I don't do political, Deanne. All right. If you want to go first, you just take your time, and or go ahead. And if you want me to go, let me know.
Okay, go right ahead. Go right ahead. I'm still shuffling.
No problem. Okay, Deanne, we can look at the energy around it. We can try that.
Yeah, we can do. Yeah.
Okay, so Doris, what is coming towards you? You got the Queen of Cups. This is the Queen of Love, of empathy. So I feel like love is coming towards you for you to have self-love and self-care, and then share that with other people. And then you got the Hierophant. It's time to learn some new things and also to teach. This is the teacher learner card. So I feel like you're learning a lot of new things here coming up, things that you can teach others, and you have a lot to give to others as well. So then you got the Five of Wands, and this can be about conflict. You can see the protest signs. Oh gosh, I didn't know that was going to pop up. But
what deck is that? I like it.
This is the Tarot de Saint Croix.
Oh, okay. Keep going. Sorry, carry on. I don't want to take you out of your zone, but I like that card.
No.
Sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, and so the Five of Wands is about conflict and chaos, and so it's better just to stay away from it, in my opinion. So unless you want to make your voice heard with love. So let me get you some oracle cards, Doris. You got surrender. So surrender what is and what's to come. Release your expectations, and good things will come towards you. And then I've got listen with your heart. You are listening, but need to hear with a loving heart. All right. So self-explanatory there, but looks like good things are coming towards you. Good cards.
Oh my gosh.
What have you got, Kim?
Wow. Okay. Before I get into the tarot, that's so funny you said that. I want to pick up on that. So I got the Tiger card, which represents the earth and fire elements. It says divine timing. Good things come to those who wait. So when you said that little phrase there, that's literally written in the little caption here. I was like, oh my gosh, that's such a trip. So I had to say that. I want to talk to you a little bit about following passion, or something about you needing to take some sort of inspired action. It could be in your love life. It could be in your creativity areas or spirituality. Queen of Wands is here. Okay. And then Ace of Wands. It seems like something's going on with your love life. We have here heart chakra is out of balance. And the Spear card, heartache over what you no longer have. And these next several weeks, because the wands represents the timing of weeks for me, is about releasing some sense of heartache. It could be over, not having something, not having a partner, or if you have a partner, not having the kind of relationship you want, or something, a pain point in your life. Could be work related. But nevertheless, you're going to be getting over and you're going to be finding new inspiration, new ways of showing up in your life and having a good time. Good things come to those who wait, it says. I like that. And then we got money path. A path of money is waiting for you to find it.
Oh, wow.
So in the coming weeks, something, some kind of path opening up because you took an inspired action step. Okay. And so whatever it is that's this heart chakra thing of getting out of that's out of balance, Spirit is saying, once you maybe do a chakra balancing meditation, for example, that's what I do when I get a card like a chakra is out of balance. You can YouTube heart chakra, balancing meditation, and it'll something will come up. You start to work on that for about a week, things will start to line up, almost like by magic. And then I got grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. This could be work related, interpersonal relationships related. And lastly, surrender to joy. A key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling. During both the hard and easy times, keep surrendering to more joy. So this is a time of inspiration and taking inspired action for you. But first, there's something that because Scott got some cards centering around the Queen of Cups, heart energy, and I did too. There's something that needs to be healed there, but you don't have, this is not something that you got to spend eons on. You could have a quantum leap of healing just by doing something like balancing your heart chakra. Okay. So that's what's coming up.
All right. Thank you, Kim.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Doris, for your question. I want to say hi to Tanita, to Delphi Ross, and we are saying hi to Joyful Journey Jen.
Hi, Joyful. Hi, all. Wow, I know Deanne probably stressed out.
Yeah.
This is like, whoo, you see what I'm saying?
Wow. Okay, let's go ahead and do Deanne's while we've been reading up on it there.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just going.
Deanne, I know you're here. If you could just say hi for me so we know you're present for your reading.
I pray. Okay. We're going to look at the energies you're saying.
Yeah, I think that's the best here. Kill Democratic lawmakers soon.
Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Mm-hmm. I hope so.
Yeah.
Say that. Like, you're clean it is so. Like,
yeah. Kind of the same thing. Deanne, I've got the Three of Pentacles. So this is getting help from other people. So I think that the police will get some help in finding them. This is the Six of Swords. So moving to the other side, going to where things are better. I'll just leave that one there. And then I got the Five of Pentacles. So this makes me think it's going to take a little bit of time. So not looking at the right the right clues, maybe, or at the right place. And then you got the Ace of Cups. So I think that it eventually will, justice will be served. It will happen, but it's going to take a little bit of time, is what I'm getting. I've got oracle cards I can share with you. They might be directed more at you than this question. Have gratitude for what you have and try to be grateful. I know it's a hard time right now for you, so just to try to have that gratitude that is, there from spirit to manifest. Get you one more here. Transform. Yeah, so there's a big change coming up. So I feel like that it will happen, and I think things are going to turn around for us. I really do. Sometimes it has to get worse before it gets better.
Oh my gosh!
But I really think that it's going to get better eventually. But this was further down the line.
Mm-hmm.
And so just be careful and stay safe, and lots of light and love to you. And what you got, Kim?
Well, so what I did was I pulled 3. So what I do is I look for how many yeses against no's or what have you. So I got Knight of Wands. They will eventually catch him. I'm getting a sense of. I got the reverse 10 of Swords. This card, this is why I kind of had a reaction when you said it. This card it can't get any worse when it's in reverse, the 10 of Swords. Only upwards from here, it says. But some things need to fall in order for us to rebuild. And that is where we're at this point. And then I got the 4 of Wands, which is another favorable card. So we got 2 yeses and a no that's in reverse. They will catch this person. It will be an eventual thing. They will stay updated. I feel confident in authorities being able to apprehend this person. Now, I got some oracle cards that some talk about the situation, and then some speak directly to you. The first card says teardrops, great personal sorrow. So this is fear inducing, but it's amplifying the situation about maybe some kind of fear, sorrow that you have lost. And I relate and understand that, where it's just like it's super, like this is close to you, but it's also amplifying some feelings inside of you that's coming up. And so spirit is like, emote, feel. If you're scared, be scared, but you're always divinely guided and protected. Okay, you claim it as so. Shark, it says take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. Take care. It's the key phrase that stands out to me, shark. Then we got unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. This is those times when you got to listen to your gut. We always need to, right? We always need to listen to our gut, but especially in times like this. So you, my friend, have a powerful internal intuition system. You have that on your side. So you will be fine. Throne, position of authority. This is why I felt like when I saw this last circle card, tea leaf card, that the authorities will gather the situation together, is what I'll say to that. Then I got Llama, soul growth. Growth is never easy. Have faith and trust in the journey. And that's basically what Scott is saying, what I'm saying in terms of our message directly to you. And lastly, surrender negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. Okay. So yes, to answer your question, I feel that these are telling me, they're on the hunt. Position of authority is on the hunt. they will get their guy with, especially with the first card, Knight of Wands. So that's what I got. That's what I got. You stay safe out there.
All right. Thank you, Deanne.
Thank you, Deanne.
And next is Miss Sherlock. Miss Sherlock, if you could say hi for me.
Oh, see? Did you see that what Craig said? One of your members?
Oh, yeah. Seems they already identified the person. Yeah.
See?
Look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, they just gotta find him now, they're saying.
Find him. I'm like, we claim it as so.
Right.
Okay. Miss Sherlock.
Miss Sherlock says, I had a dream I was a rich young woman in the time of Louis XV in France. What do you pick up about this life? Wow.
So I have this deck called Uncover Your Past Lives Oracle. I haven't used it once. I still need to do a flip through of it. Yeah, but that's okay. I'm gonna use it today.
That's awesome.
And I will see what it do.
I get that you were very close to people in the royal family, that you were close to the emperor, who was like the basically the king of the, could have been Louis XV himself. You could have been close to him. So that's what I'm picking up on with the emperor card like this. And then you got the Five of Pentacles. So I think that you did have some times where you felt that you were, what's the right word? That you were not being looked upon the right way and treated fairly. And there was some heartbreak in your life during that time. So there might be a heartbreak of like a past relationship that needs to be healed in this former, past life. And then you got the Queen of Pentacles. So you could have been a queen. You could have definitely been a queen to his king. I don't know. I don't know the background of Louis XV. I don't know if he had wives or anything like that. But I think you were very close to him. You were sort of a queen, if not a literal queen, but you felt neglected. All right. So, but you were very rich. You had what you needed, but that wasn't good enough because you weren't getting the love that you needed. Okay. And for the oracle cards, lost my young daughter. I was king's mistress. Oh, wow. Wow.
Trippy.
So I've got the keep going card. It says it may feel as though you've been on this path or journey for so long, and you may even wonder if you're making any progress towards your dreams, or if you're, moving past the past life drama or trauma, I should say. This message is a loving reminder for you to keep going. You're almost there. So whether you know it or not, you are releasing the trauma of this past life. And I think there's quite a lot to let go, but it's easy to let go. Just cut the cords. And then have faith, trust your faith in this situation. So just know that good things will come out of it. That's very interesting. So Thank you for sharing that, Miss Sherlock. That was awesome. Let's see what Kim's got.
Okay, so I got the King of Cups, and then I had shuffled and reshuffled, and then the Six of Wands came out. Four of Cups, which goes to me with what Scott was saying, not feeling the love or feeling like something you need to desire something bigger. And then we have the Page of Cups, where that could be that child that you spoke of, the child that you birthed and with the dream. Now the oracle cards, then I'll circle back to the tarot. The oracle cards that I got from Uncover Your Past Lives are interesting. So the first one is, it says city dweller, but on here, socialite. Socialite. Can't really see it. It's just got like, it says city dweller. That's what stands out to me. Peacemaker. Like there's this calling. Like you didn't want to just be put in this box. And this sense of boredom, you see how she's just kind of like, this are all there is. I want and long for more. I admire what this king is doing, but I have a higher purpose and I need to come back and to fulfill my higher purpose, this calling to bring about love on this planet, and not the kind of love I got in this lifetime, if that makes any sense. And then I got the last little past life card, Allied Defender, Allied Invader. World War. I don't know much about, it's been so long since I've studied like the kings of, back when the earlier centuries. So I got to look at that. But just there's this, like you may have seen or felt how he moved. And you were like, if I were in a position of authority, I'd move differently. I would be a peacemaker. I would do this, I would do that. And so you having to come through these lifetimes to get to this point today, you are as close to being, you're not a king or queen or any of those things, but you are close to having that freedom to be the love that the world needs versus all this war mongering information, this season of warring and calamity and sadness, and it just seems at the helm of like these powerful men who just don't care about love. We can usher in a new way of being, and you are a part of that. I say that because the Frog card says stepping into your power. Don't take a backseat in your story. It's time to step up. It's time to step up. Polar bear. Nurture is the key word. Nurture. Allow any anxieties and worries to be gently released and offered up to be healed. We need more of that energy. We so need more of that energy. What an interesting dream you had. So interesting. King of Cups. Like longing for him to have been more of a, I don't know what his story is. Like, was he like a benevolent king, do you know? Or was he like kind of like a conqueror? I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and longing for him to have been showing more love, or maybe he was loving in some respects, but not where it counted, like running the empire or country. I don't know. That's what I got. It's interesting.
Yeah. Definitely.
Oh, okay. 7 years of war. She says, I see her comments now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what oh God. Yeah. That warmongering card. War. That's interesting. We need more love. No.
I agree. Want to say hello to Garnet, and also to Sabrina Ellen, hello, and to Nicola, hello.
Hello, everyone.
Yes, hi there. And next up
You're
is
the womanizer. Sorry, I just see her comments now. It makes it aligns to the readings. Like,
right.
It's like,
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, Kristen said he had many mistresses.
The love of
Yep. All right, Cece, are you here? Oh, I love her screen divider too, Deanne.
Oh, thank
I want
you.
one like that.
I um
Nice.
I was looking for like in case I was going to stay long term in the States, not long term, but like longer than a month or two. I was like, I want one for my old bedroom at my parents' house. So I looked and I saw they still sell them. They're still for sale. So I'm like, maybe I'll get
Maybe.
a second one.
There you go. Okay, Cece is here.
Oh,
Hey, Viviani.
hi, Viviani. So fascinating. I love the history. I love history. So I'm like a history buff, if you will. Hi. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Hmm? Oh, gracias.
All right, Cece. The first card I got for you is that stumbling block, the Three of Swords, but don't think that this is going to be hard, because if you ground a little bit each day, then this is not going to be too hard for you to win over, is what I'm going to say. And I know um, from you being in my chat that you've lost a lot of family members lately, and this could be just that coming in as well. And of course, grief has no timetable, so that's what spirit probably is picking up on your Three of Swords. And then you got the Ace of Wands, and this is a brand new opportunity. So, um, passion, creativity coming in for you, and I think your husband wants you to really reach out and find that creative spark within you, and spirit does too. And they're just looking for you to have something in your life that you enjoy and that you maybe haven't done before, or you haven't done in a long time. So be thinking about what that could be. And then you got the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups is oversensitive, but also brings in abundance. So it could be a lot of emotional feelings coming in. I think that it would help you see the little instrument here. I don't know if that's a guitar or what that is, but there's an instrument there on the Page of Cups. And I think it would help you, like I said, to find your creative rhythm, find what makes you happy, makes you tick. And that would be, and I'm hearing something about your dog too, that your dog can heal you. I'm just looking at your picture there. That'd be really cute little dog. I think you have more than one, don't you? I can't remember, Cece. I started writing a book years ago that I have been thinking of getting back to. Boom. There you go. If that's what you're thinking right now, that's what it is. That's what Spirit is asking you to take hold of. Okay. And then look at this impeccability, and look at the book. You've got a book right there. So this is definitely a sign, huge sign for you to get back to what you love to be doing for writing. Yet that's what you decide want to do. You still have free will, but that's looks like it's the right way to go. And I've got lighten up. And it says, wait till it focuses here. You're being asked to remember that life doesn't always have to be so serious. Yes, there are hard things happening. No, it's not always easy to be here on earth, but you can find time to laugh, be silly, and have fun. It's so important that you do so. I love this. And we can all take, um, ownership of this and learn to lighten up, I think. So it's good for us. That's what I got, CC. You have 3 grown dogs and the puppy. Aw.
No. Okay. Wow. Okay. So we got the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, a new beginning, starting something new, starting over, taking slow, deliberate steps and not needing to rush anything, but getting started, taking up a new study. I love that you are a writer and you're being called to come back to your creativity in that way. And to that end, we got the Knight of Swords. And so whenever I get swords cards, that's what gets me to thinking like, oh, your outlet is with words, communication, writing, but getting started, taking action steps, dusting off that outline, starting, to make a plan to sit down and create and write each day. It'll fill you up. It'll bring about balance with the Temperance card and harmony and restoration to your mind, body, and spirit. And look at here, another page of Wands, new beginnings, renewal, and creativity. Now, I got these cards. So the first card I got was June. So we're in June, mid-June, basically. And then I got time to go out and have fun. So pay attention to these cards. Time to go out and have fun. Then Jug, lighthearted, carefree time. Spirit's got a pointed message about using the rest of June, if you can, or starting June to be a time where you bring in some carefree time, some you time. Not just, oh, I'm sitting on the couch watching something. No, being very intentional about having good times here. Goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. And so I'm here for that. We have here, surrender to creativity. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. So a lot of talk about creativity and spirituality and getting started. Surrender fear. Let go of the fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment. Focus on solutions and celebrate every baby step forward. Remember what I said about the Page of Pentacles. You just get started. You know how they say with exercise, just get started. And if it's only 5 minutes, it's only 5 minutes. But you're moving, cultivating a life you wish to live, your next chapter. And lastly, surrender to the wisdom of your body. Listen to your body's messages about a person or a situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you're energized and happy, move forward. So this is just a little nudge from Spirit. It's like, if you're in a situation, you know that you can always lean back on your intuition. And your intuition will not steer you wrong. If something like if you get out there and you're networking or, you're out and about in town and it doesn't feel right, leave. But the point is, it's time to, this month, June, it's time to start doing things to build your spirit back up. Okay. That's what I got for you.
That was great.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Thank you, CC Angel. All right. Let's see. Kristen, are you back yet? Yes, you're back. Okay. You're welcome, CC.
You're welcome. Sorry for your loss.
Can I get a general reading on my improving quality of life? All right.
Yeah. But of course, Kristen. Our friend Kristen. Let me do this. I'm about to do some loud shuffling, so I'm going to mute myself.
Okay, Kristen, the first card I got for you is the Ten of Cups. So you can improve your quality of life by being grateful of what you have and what can be. So manifest what it is that you want. If you want things to stay the same and just to get better and grow within, then manifest that. If you need things to change and be different, manifest that. So manifestation and being grateful is the first thing I've got. And then you got the Chariot. So this is pushing forward and leading to victory. You also have a butterfly, a huge butterfly here for change. So you've got a change coming. Sometimes it's hard to, steer bunny rabbits, especially, or hares. So it's easier for you to just be confident and let spirit help you. Let your guides help you. All right. And then I've got the you need to walk away from something that is no longer resonating. All right. So something needs to be walked away from, or someone needs to be walked away from. It's just not resonating. It's not working anymore. And there's better things, prosperity and joy and success on the other side. So that's what I got for the tarot. Your oracle cards, I'm going to give you, I know you like shadow work, so I'm going to do a shadow work card. It says the shadow dance. When you move shadows, you discover your rhythm. Yeah, so sit with your shadows, sit with your fears, and then change them into fluidity, movement, and being open. And your next card is Adventure. So must be going for this reminds me of the Eight of Cups. It's very similar. Look at that. How he's walking with a walking stick. She's walking with a walking stick.
Yes.
So you've got a big adventure coming your way if you just look to the other side here and what you want to change. You can have it, but it may take a little bit of time and effort and hard work. But if it's meant to be, then it will be so much worth it in the end. And you'll be happy and content, more so than you may be right now. So that's what I got, Kristen. Yes, have an adventure to improve your life. You can definitely do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes, you can. We've got the Emperor focusing in on the foundation of what you're building. And you are building something. So keep going. This is with the Emperor, it is about being taking an active role in leading your life. Sometimes it can feel like we're kind of not flying by the seat of our pants, but at the mercy of all these outside influences. But there's some aspects of your life that you're in full control of, to celebrate that power that you have. It could be your creative endeavors, your spirituality, your business, if you have a business, right? Or what you're building. Spirit's like, focus in on that. If nothing else, focus in on that. And then we got the Hermit. This is like soul growth. And this could be that you have been in a hermit situation for a while, right? You've been fortifying your inner soul, doing that inner work, withdrawing. And then the last tarot card I got was the Fool, which goes with what Scott was saying. It's about emerging, taking risks. So it's like we have the Emperor, or not the, well, we had the Emperor, and then we had the Hermit, and then we have this emergence that's happening, this taking risks, taking calculated risks, going on an adventure, new beginnings, keeping things fresh and exciting, big and small. And so I've got some practical cards. I think it's called the Practical Self-Care Oracle. So the first is saying exercise. Love yourself enough to exercise and enjoy the glow of good health. Movement. It'll keep you inspired. It'll consistently show up for you even when you're not doing it. I need that reminder too. Cut your screen time. It says put the phone down, turn off the TV and computer, and get active. Let's go with this Emperor energy, the exercise and cut your screen time. It says, and get active. Bounce back. Don't give up. All is not lost. Get back up and keep trying. Many of us are going to have many, many new beginnings in our life, but that's the part of life. Sometimes we fall down, sometimes we have to hermit, and then we've got to get back up and keep trying and keep going and see things as an adventure. Okay. And then lastly, we got expand your network, at least from this deck. Link yourself into a network of people who can help inspire you, which if you're already doing that, seriously, keep going with that. Keep going with what feels good. If it feels good, feels right, keep doing it. All right. So then we've got surrender to your intuition. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. I feel like this hermit season that you're about to go in, and then you're not going to last there forever, but you are fortifying your inner soul, and you're about to emerge. When we think about the hermit goes within, and then there's that emergence. It's not just, the hermit just hangs out there forever in the cave. No, eventually it's time for the hermit to come on out. And that's where I feel like the season you're in. So that's what I got. I could go all day with you, Kristen. I'm like,
Kristen's easy to read for.
I love Kristen. I love all y'all. Kristen, we've known each other in these YouTube streets for a long time.
Yes, yes, we have. Okay, so questions are now closed. Thank you for the donations. We got 2. You think we'll be able to do 2 more?
Yeah.
Okay, so the first one is Venus. And then Sabrina Ellen will get you next. So Venus says a message from my guides and angels.
Okay.
And then after Sabrina Ellen, that's all we'll have time for today. But thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. All right, Venus, the first card I got for you is the 4 of Wands. And this is to, it's like the celebration card, right? So celebrate, be happy with the things that you have in your life, Roxy. Just give thanks to what you have, and then you'll get more back. Right, and then I've got the 4 of Cups. And the 4 of Cups is missing out on an opportunity. So there's something that is golden back here that you haven't seen yet. So just make sure you're looking for your opportunities to come in. And there will be one that is very, very special. So don't miss it. Okay. And you can find it through work with other people. So you got the Three of Pentacles. So that is working with other people coming in to help you and to create something. And it could be something that could be giving you money as well, new money coming in. And then you got the Nine of Wands. This is being resilient, having that bounce back. Okay. And then you got the Six of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles is generosity. So you got a lot of messages here. I'm just thinking, make sure you're looking at you and what you have to offer other people out of self-love and self-care, and then you can offer that to other people once you do that for yourself, is what I'm getting. For your oracle cards, you got Take a Chance on Love. It says, when we love, our lives are changed forever. I love that. When we love, our lives are changed forever. And then you got Step Back. You're being asked to step back from your life in order to gain perspective. When you're too close to a situation, it can be hard to make a decision. Span out and view your life from a distance so you can get the perspective needed. Right, so taking a little bit of a step back. Then your final card is you need to have boundaries, Venus. So work on your boundaries and make sure that no one's stepping on them. And if they are, just lovingly tell them no. No is the complete sentence. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Venus. Kim, what you got?
Okay, so I'll start with the tarot. So we got Five of Cups. Five of Cups, there we go. And the Sun and the Tower. What your guides and angels need you to know is that, yes, there will be seasons of change, seasons of big changes, as we see with the Tower. Nothing to be afraid of. When the Five of Cups comes, especially as the first card, it's like, yeah, you may even be in a recent situation or coming just recently out of a situation that was disappointing, letdowns, regrets, something that really tugged at your heartstrings. And we can hyper focus on what is not working or what has broken down, as opposed to looking at it, A, as a blessing, B, as as an opportunity to pivot and do something new. And your spirit guides want you to know you actually have a lot that is going for you and will be going for you with the Sun card. Lots to be optimistic about. If you have trouble, like we all sometimes do, we sometimes have trouble believing. Ask your spirit guides. They want you to know this. Ask them. They're telling me to tell you. Say, hey, I'm struggling here. I am struggling, and I need you to send me a sign that I'm on the right track, or give me comfort in this time. Or guide me. You can say it before you fall asleep. Sometimes you'll get some sort of inspired dream, or in the morning when you wake up, you get a thought from them. They want you to know they are there. And I say that because we got the Deer card, the trust. It says approach the situation with a light heart. But the key word with this little card, this deer, super cute, is trust. That everything is happening, even the things that seem bad, it's happening for our our highest and greatest good in divine timing, divine and perfect timing. Even if it feels like everything is not working out like we want it to. No, you are being guided to to something bigger and greater. You know, you think about like the job that you really want, and then you think you're going to get it, and then you get a call that they've gone with someone else, and it can feel like a bummer, and all you can hyper focus on is why you didn't get it, as opposed to what is even better around the corner for me. Actually, that wasn't the space for me, right? Spider, dream weaver, it says, and this is what I was talking to you about, maybe at night praying, not praying. If you're not a praying kind of person, you could just simply talk to your guides and say, hey, support me. I need your help, especially right now. Tune into the energetic grids around you. Where can you send your energy for healing? Where can you send, or where can you receive the energy for healing? Okay. And then surrender to effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. Surrender comparisons with other people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and powers, what your guides and your spirit team want you to know. You have so much to offer. You are great. Train your eyes on you and what you are doing. And surrender defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out, then offer a clear, non-defensive response. And that goes with the boundaries message that Scott was talking about. Yeah. And then a little bonus, something that they wanted to get you excited about, carrot, opportunity or windfall. Yay. Okay. And carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. Maybe the journey is coming up. I love that. Yeah, so that's what I got from your amazing spirit team, your angels and guides. They want you to know you are so loved. I love that. So that's what I got.
She said, beautiful, Kim. Thank you. Great advice.
You're welcome.
Right. All right. Thank you, Deanne, DFL Rocks, for the gifted membership that you gave out.
Oh, sweet.
Appreciate that.
That's so sweet.
And last but not least is Sabrina Ellen.
Oh.
I love this question.
Me too.
Yeah. So, Sabrina, can you say hi for me? Let me know you're still here.
Nice. Oh, right up our alley, right, Scott?
Yeah.
That's fast.
Okay, she is here. So, question: I'm getting ready to launch my own YouTube channel. Yay! What do the guys have to say about this? Well, first of all, okay, well, I am so glad you said you're terrified. You should be, because that's how you feel when it starts, or at the very beginning. I don't know anybody who was, just courageous and been like, super. You can be super psyched about it, but not being a little bit terrified. You put it that way. So you got the nightmare card. That just means that you're feeling it. So that's okay. Because your next card is the gift of courage, the warrior princess, or the page of wands. And this is the free spirit doing your own thing. So I love that you're starting your own channel. If you're wondering when, it's now. You just have to press that button and hit start. That's when you do it. So I started mine like 4 years ago, and I still get nervous. Don't worry about getting nervous. It'll come in and it'll go.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to do it. And if the spirit has put that on your mind, like I know that they have put that on your mind now, that's a good thing. No, I didn't mean for you to say, oh boy. Don't look at it as a bad thing. Look at it, you have the gift of courage and you are the magician. You can make magic out of anything. So you can use all the elements around you that you have to do whatever it is that you want to do on your channel. It's a channel of hope and using astrology, tarot, runes, and inner guidance. I love it, and we need more like that.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got the Dancer 7. This is the 7 of Cups. So you have several options of how you're going to do it and do your channel. And so just pick the ones that seem right for you and go with your gut, go with your instinct, the same instinct that said that you wanted to do your channel. Okay. And then you got the 8 of Swords as well. This is the Web of Mirrors. This can just mean that you get frustrated sometimes, and we all do. But these are illusions. This is the Dreamer cards are illusions. They're swords. So instead of worrying about being trapped, know that it is a way to express yourself. Okay, you have a degree in wellness counseling. That's perfect. That's absolutely perfect.
Yes, it is.
So, I have a degree in psychology as well. So, I'd like to think that it helps me. And I think that the one thing I learned from my degree in psychology is how screwed up I am.
Scott.
But it does come in handy. So you're on the right path. You are awakening to something new and a brand new way of living, because you'll want to do it again. The first time you do it, you'll be like probably cringing, and then you'll be like, I want to do that again. I want to do that as soon as possible. And it takes over sometimes. It's a new way of living. It's an awakening. And the last card I got for you is Detach. All right. So you're being asked to detach from something that you've been holding on to. When we hold on too tightly to the desired outcome, it restricts the flow. Yes. So just go with the flow. Trust the outcome will work out, and let go of your attachment to it. So don't worry how the channel's going to turn out. Just believe that it will turn out the way that you want it to, or the way that it needs to be.
Mm-hmm.
The way that it needs to be, and it will. Okay, let me get you one more oracle here.
Okay.
Honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. There you go. So that's all you got to do. Speak with love, and of course with truth, and good things will come back to you tenfold. I'm proud of you. Congratulations. And let's see what Kim's got.
I'm so excited for you. Oh my gosh. I was like, oh. So first we got the King of Pentacles. You were building something here. And I saw that you mentioned that you're already doing this on Facebook, but you've got this nudge, this calling to expand the audience. And that's not on accident. That's not, it's time. It's time. Look at this. The next tarot card we got is the World. So this affirms that you've been building something and you will continue to build something. Was what do they say? Was Rome created overnight? No, it's a process. It's a journey. The World card is you are accomplishing something here. You're stepping into a higher calling, and you will accomplish great things by doing so. And you're following inspiration. King of Wands. What is all these kings telling me? It is about you on your path, following your purpose. This is part of the bigger picture. Okay, so I'm so excited for you. We got Kangaroo, courage. It says you are being tested. Have faith and stand in your truth. but the key word on here is courage. Courage. Have the courage. It's in what Scott's saying is so true. It's like there, when you think about doing it for the joy of creating, that's why some of us have continued to be a YouTuber for so long. It's because we derive joy from it. And yeah, if some people are in it for numbers and views and all these things, and that's great. If you want to be a professional YouTuber, then yeah, you treat it like a career. But if it's part of your brand or your bigger vision of what you want to offer, that's your purpose. You don't have to get caught up in all the nitty gritty of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes sense. Like, you got to understand your purpose and reason why you're doing a YouTube channel. Seems like you're dialed in. The very first oracle card I got, even before the kangaroo one, was surrender to miracles. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. This is for you, a message for you. And this is also the message that your work is going to give to the world. Yeah. Now, I have to tell you, I got 2 cards about sleep and rest, literally from 2 different decks. The first one says surrender to rest and sleep. To prevent burnout, slow down. Honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. So that's the first one, right? Then I used my practical self-care oracle and got sleep and rest. Let your body have the peace it deserves without feeling guilty. God. When you become a content creator at the YouTube level, it can be all-consuming if you allow it to be. And there's something to be said about that creative, like, I got to keep going. I got to keep doing it. But Spirit is like, you're gonna hit burnout. And then what good are you to any of the things you're trying to build? So be mindful of that. And financial goals. Set and reach your financial goals to achieve financial stability. I sense that this goes with the King of Pentacles about just knowing your why as to why you're doing it. And when you stay in touch with your why, whether it's financial, whether it's, getting your word out to the world, it makes your content creation process easier, makes your life easier. And ritual. To experience the magic of life, you must first practice it. Be in discipline. YouTubers will tell you got to be consistent. You got to show up. You got to have a routine that works for your schedule. You got to show up. You got to treat it like a ritual. You got to be disciplined. But that doesn't mean you got to be on there 5 days a week. It could be if that's what your schedule allows for. But it also could mean you show up when you can, and you show up and be consistent. You can build momentum. And then I got Monday. And in a few weeks, time to get on it, my friend Sabrina. It's time to get on the good foot and get on and launch it so we can subscribe to your channel. You've got some subscribers here, me included. I love what you want to talk about. We need more of that in this world. You have a unique viewpoint and you can heal with your presence. So go do it. Now, Mondays, I think this Monday card is just simply saying, find your day of the week. For me, I have my days I like to publish videos. So find your day. It doesn't have to be Monday, or it could be you launching on a Monday. But, get started. That's basically what these cards are saying. It's time. It's go time. It's go time. And I'm excited for you and congratulations.
All right. Thank you, Sabrina Ellen. Appreciate you being here. All right. So thank you, everybody who was here. Sorry if we didn't get to everyone, but we had quite a few questions. Kim, what have you got coming up? Well, you're getting ready to travel, right?
Yes, I guess y'all might see some content of me cussing and fussing at the airport. I don't know. But just I will still be active on my channel, just not as much. taking a breather a little bit, but I've been recording things that will be published in my absence. I'm hoping to do some videos while I'm in the States. I want to visit some metaphysical. They don't really have metaphysical stores here like that. And I'm just ready to be back there to kind of partake in that community that I had in California. So travel. Travel is the big theme for me. And yeah, doing client readings. I am a professional reader, and I have an Etsy shop, and I do work the hotlines, although I've just been, just getting ready for this trip mentally and all the other things. So that's what I've got going.
All right. Well, thank you again for being here. I appreciate
you.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody who is in the chat. Thank you, moderators. I appreciate you all. And hope everybody has a wonderful day, and we will see you soon.
Yeah, see you soon. And thank you